Why don't cats play poker in the jungle? Because there's too many cheetahs. Now let's jump right into the world of our fluffy, unpredictable feline friends and their undeniable catitude. We're all familiar with the classic scenario of a cat knocking things off a table, right? It's as if these furry creatures have a personal vendetta against gravity itself. One moment, they're innocently sitting on the table, seemingly engrossed in their own thoughts. The next moment, they're swatting at your favorite mug, sending it hurling towards the floor. The aftermath? A broken mug and a cat that looks as innocent as ever. It's just another day in the life of a cat owner. But the hilarity doesn't stop there. Ever seen a cat scared by a cucumber? It's one of the most perplexing phenomena in the animal kingdom. Picture this. A cat is happily munching on its food, completely oblivious to the green intruder sneaking up behind it. Suddenly it turns around and bam! Instant panic mode. The cat leaps into the air, its eyes wide with surprise. And the cucumber? It remains as still and as harmless as ever. Finally, let's not forget the classic scene of a cat chasing its own tail. It's an endless cycle of feline determination and confusion. The tail moves, the cat pounces, the tail stops, the cat stops. It's a dance as old as time itself. And yet every time a cat embarks on this futile pursuit, it's a scene that never fails to bring a smile to our faces. Cats, with their boundless curiosity and quirky behaviors, are the epitome of unpredictability. They keep us on our toes, always guessing what they'll do next. Whether they're knocking things over, getting spooked by vegetables, or chasing their own tails, they provide us with endless amusement and laughter. Remember, folks, when it comes to cats, the personality is always full of surprises. What kind of dog does Dracula have? A bloodhound. Yes, that's right. You're about to see some adorable bloodhounds and many more breeds in action, each with their own quirks and all full of that dogged determination we love. Imagine this, a golden retriever, ears perked, tail wagging, howling along to a popular tune. Now, this isn't any old howl. This is a full-on heart and soul performance, as if the retriever is auditioning for Dogs Got Talent. It's the kind of enthusiastic serenade that only a dog can deliver, and it's absolutely endearing. Now, let's shift gears to a bulldog who's found the biggest, muddiest puddle you can imagine. Most of us would steer clear, but not this bulldog. No, he dives right in, rolling and splashing with pure joy. He's covered head to tail in mud, but he couldn't care less. He's having the time of his life, and it's a sight to behold. And then, there's the border collie who's developed an obsession with drones. The moment the drone takes off, the chase is on. It doesn't matter how high the drone flies or how fast it zips around. The collie is relentless, darting back and forth, eyes locked on the target. It's a game of aerial tag, and the collie is determined to win. Each of these clips shows dogs doing what they do best, living in the moment, pursuing their passions, and making us laugh. They may be a bit messy, they may be a bit noisy, but that's part of their charm. It's their dogged determination that makes them such wonderful companions, and it's why we love to share their antics with you. So, whether they're howling at the top of their lungs, rolling in mud, or chasing drones, these dogs are proof that life is better when you dive in with all your heart. Even when they're causing chaos, dogs always manage to keep us laughing. Stay tuned for more furry fun. What do you call a happy rabbit and Hoptimists? And speaking of Hoptimists, let's dive right into a collection of bunny bloopers that are sure to put a spring in your step and a smile on your face. First up, we've got a little furball that's found a new playground, a simple cardboard box. Now you might think a box is just a box, but not to this bunny. To him it's a castle, a hideout, a race car, even a spaceship. He hops in, he hops out, he even tries to hop on top. It's a world of fun in 4 flimsy walls. Next, we've got a bunny who's taken the saying "round and round we go" a bit too literally. She's found herself spinning in circles, chasing her own tail, and looking a lot like a fluffy, living merry-go-round. It's an endless game of tag where she's always it, and it's utterly adorable. But the fun doesn't stop there. We've got a rabbit who's discovered the joys of gardening. Or should we say, the joys of garden tasting? Yes, this bunny's gone rogue, nibbling on a garden flower like it's the tastiest treat in the world. Who knew rabbits were such gourmets? Now, you might be wondering, why are bunnies so clumsy? Well, it's not that they're clumsy per se, they're just full of energy and curiosity. Every leap, every spin, every nibble is a new adventure for them. They're little explorers, hopping their way through life and stumbling upon hilarity at every turn. And let's not forget, bunnies are also masters of surprise. One moment they're calmly nibbling on a carrot, the next they're performing acrobatics that would put a gymnast to shame. Yes, dear friends, bunnies are full of unexpected energy, and we wouldn't have it any other way. So, next time you see a bunny, take a moment to appreciate their adorable clumsiness and unending zest for life. They're here to remind us that life is full of unexpected moments of joy and laughter. And that, my friends, is the true spirit of a hoptimist. Never underestimate a bunny's ability to bounce into trouble. Why don't parrots use cell phones? They already have their own tweeter. Now, let's dive into the world of parrot pranks. These feathered comedians are known for their mimicry skills and antics, and they never fail to send us into fits of laughter. First up, we have a parrot who's adopted the modern age quite well. This tech-savvy bird seems to have picked up a modern ringtone, and when it sounds off, it's hard to tell whether it's your phone ringing or the parrot just having a bit of fun. Oh, the number of times we've reached for our phones, only to realize it's the parrot pulling our leg. Next, we have a parrot with some serious groove. With an uncanny knack for rhythm and timing, this bird dances to music better than most of us on a Saturday night. Watch as it bobs its head, shuffles its feet, and even does a little wing flap now and then. It's like watching a feathered John Travolta in action. Disco might be dead, but it certainly lives on in this parrot's heart. And then there's the parrot who has found its fiercest rival, its own reflection. This bird argues with the mirror, throwing in a flurry of chirps, squawks, and even what sounds like words. It's a conversation that's as funny as it is endearing. You can't help but chuckle as the parrot puffs up its feathers, trying to intimidate its own image. Parrots, with their colorful personalities and hilarious antics, truly are the comedians of the bird world. Their incredible mimicry skills, their sense of rhythm, and their amusing interactions with their own reflections are just a few examples of why these birds are such a delight to watch and interact with. Parrots, the comedians of the bird world. But we're not done yet. There's more laughter on the way, so stay tuned. Are you ready for the funniest moments from today's video? Let's dive right into this whirlwind of giggles and belly laughs. Buckle up because we're about to take you on a laughter roller coaster ride. Let's kick off with our feline friends. Remember that cat with the side-splitting catitude? She was strutting around like she owned the place, tail held high, giving us a masterclass in sass. And who can forget the moment she decided to leap onto the bookshelf, only to knock over a vase? That look of surprise on her face, priceless. Now, onto our canine companions. That dogged determination sure did lead to some hilarious moments. Like that pup who thought he could outsmart his own reflection, or the one who got stuck in a sweater sleeve and just ran with it, quite literally. Their antics were nothing short of comedy gold. And let's not forget our bunny buddies. Their bloopers had us rolling on the floor laughing. That one rabbit hopping in and out of boxes, or the one who kept tripping over his own ears, they were the epitome of cuteness overload and hilarity combined. Now, onto the prankster parrots. They truly stole the show with their cheeky tricks and mischievous behavior. The parrot who mimicked the phone ringing or the one who kept stealing the dog's food, they were the ultimate tricksters, making us laugh till we cried. From cats with catitude to prankster parrots, these pets have kept us in stitches. These animals have shown us that they're not just pets, they're comedians in their own right, with their own unique sense of humor. Each one of them, with their engaging personalities and hilarious antics, have made us laugh out loud, and for that, we're forever grateful. So as we wrap up today's video, let's remember that laughter is the best medicine, especially when it's courtesy of our furry and feathered friends. Until next time, keep laughing and keep loving our wonderful, wacky pets.